Okay, YouTubers. I was just talking to Hugo how I did this netting for my red cat, Chimera, and this is what the netting looks like to keep out a lot of grass, some chunks of dirt, leaves. So this is what the material looks like. I went to Home Depot and got the stuff that you put in for the screens, and then I actually pre-cut a piece. So you're looking at it now. It's not all finished, but it's probably like 80% finished. Oops, there you go. But anyway, due to it fell. I wanted to show you the inside. Anyway, how I did it. I took wire ties and I tied it to parts of the frame. This way I could have it smooth out when I did certain areas, corners here. So it'll look decent and tight. Netted the whole thing. And the axis that's here, actually I'm going to put pieces around the area where the suspension system and the tires, where the openings are, and find a way to Velcro it to the bottom of the frame of the car. So this way it'll keep out a lot more stuff. It should keep out like 80 to 90% of grass, big rocks, leaves, because I've done it before with the red cat I had and it worked excellent. The first time I drove it, had so much grass and leaves and stuff in it. So I decided to put the netting around it. That's what I did with the red cat. And of course, if I did it with the red cat, I'm going to do this part too. It works actually very well. So I'm just showing you guys here with the video. Actually, I took the top off of this part here. I took this off. I had to take off this, the whole lighting piece. Take off the top. Netted it from the top and from the inside. I took the panels off right here. Actually, I left this screw right here, so this way I could just bring it forward, slip down the net, and put it behind here and start wire tying certain areas. I'll probably take off the part of the wing here, put this inside on the back of this wing, and it's coming out very good. As you see here, kind of did something different with the logo. I took out this piece here, which was white. It was a white XCR. I took it out and then placed the black one in there. A little different. And actually the netting looks good on it. So far so good, as you see it in a different lighting. Well, it will actually work as keeping debris out, but it looks cool. So that's what I'm working on right now. Almost finish it, and then I'm gonna get the Velcro and put it on certain parts of the car, underneath the car, actually underneath the axle. Well, not the axle, the chassis. And this is the area here I was talking about, where I'm gonna actually find a way to Velcro certain pieces of it. So this way when debris comes from underneath, it won't actually, it'll help block some of the stuff from going inside. So this side is basically covered. So that's part of the area that I'm gonna be actually doing. It's the underneath part, which is going to take a little bit of creativeness to find out areas where to put the Velcro. So the SS part here, where my hand is at, will be basically Velcro to the chassis. This extra piece that's under here, like so. The excess piece, this piece right here, be somehow attached to the chassis. So this way here, Velcroing it on will actually save a lot of time to clean up. But I did buy a compressor, an air compressor. So after the run, you know, I could take off the Velcro from the bottom of the chassis and then take off the body and then blow away the excess, which is not going to be as much as you didn't have one. And you know how it is when you don't have one. You know, the mess that's inside. But that's because also I have outerwear that would keep it extra clean so it doesn't damage the motor and the flywheel and the crank area. But this is what I've been working on now. So if you got any ideas, of course, or any questions on how I was doing it, just hit me up on the Facebook, or actually look at Shannon Washington on Facebook. But definitely just hit me up on the YouTube. So you could definitely hit me up, and we could even sometimes looking at other stuff, you come up with some ideas. So I'm all for different ideas and, you know, suggestions. But definitely, if you want to definitely know where I got the stuff at, I got it at Home Depot. It came in a big roll, probably like 5 foot or 4 foot, and I just cut it equally. So this way here I can have it kind of balanced. So to measure out about the same here and the same here. I kept playing until I got it even. And then, of course, I took off the top and then placed it down. And then went on, tighten it over different areas of the frame so it'll look nice. So it basically looks nice, so nice and tight too. So that's about it, YouTube. Just wanted to do this video. I was just talking to Hugo about it. He was just basically doing his too as well. But it's coming out nice. So until then, in the next video, this is my 4th video. So until then, guys, let's keep trucking. Peace out.